Hi everyone, this is Neetu Jawle, your friend. A very warm welcome to all of you in the second session of How to Become the Best Version of Yourself. Now that you're aware of your awareness and aware of your defense mechanisms, we move on to next step, beliefs. What is a belief? Belief is an idea which you have assumed to be true for yourself. As Anthony Robbins once said, beliefs have the power to create and the power to destroy. Human beings have the awesome ability to take any experience of their lives and create a meaning that can disempower them or one that literally can save their life. Beliefs are the thoughts in our head that influence our behavior, attitude, and actions. The beliefs that affect our lives are either empowering or limiting beliefs. Empowering beliefs enable us to live more happy and flourishing lives, and limiting beliefs are those which stop us from achieving our goals. People who lead successful lives have empowering beliefs, and those who lead a life in fear and frustration have definitely picked up limiting beliefs. Where do they come from? Beliefs are developed as a child and sticks us with all through our life unless we choose to change them. So when we say beliefs are formed in early childhood, let's understand how are they formed. Since most of our beliefs are formed till 10 years of our age, I am going to narrate a story here about a child. This is the story of a 10-year-old girl who had gone to visit her cousin's place with her distant relatives. We all understand the discomfort of any child when the child is not with parents. It was an early morning travel where they were all sleepy. After reaching her cousin's place, she realized her luggage was not with her parents. She got blank and anxious as this was an unknown territory with unfamiliar circumstances. When she couldn't find her luggage, she got caught up in fear and blamed herself for being irresponsible. This incident impacted her so much that she started believing that she's very irresponsible and tends to do a lot of mistakes. As kids, we cannot rationalize or be logical about situations and circumstances or any behavior. Something happens and our young and innocent brain forms a perception and it embeds the belief. And these perceptions are only our thoughts and which we feel they are real. But the fact is, when we are in fear, our own thoughts are not powerful. That time we can be easily victim of limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are always rooted in fear. They break us down. They make us believe that it's not achievable, or I am not good enough, or I am undeserving. Real-time example would be, if I feel I am not good enough, no matter what I do, I will never feel good about myself. Some of the other examples would be, I don't deserve this job. I am not capable to earn more money. I have limited resources. I am too old to do this. We all know this is not real, but we assume them to be true. Same thing happened with this 10-year-old girl. Even when she turned 13, she could only feel tremendous fear in any situation. It so happened that one day while giving her exams, she brought her answer paper back home. Well, there must be many people thinking and surprised by this act of hers. But the fact is, fear can cripple you. Your limiting belief, which is deep embedded in you, that you are irresponsible, can make you do things to prove it. Your belief is your premeditated outcome, and you will do anything to prove it right. Unfortunately, this girl suffered for a long time at various stages of her life because of just one limiting belief she had picked her for herself. It didn't leave her even after her marriage. Her fear was showing everywhere. Now we can take a view of our life and ask ourselves, which part of our life are we adjusting or compromising or fearful of? Because when we are in fear, we don't choose to live, we choose to exist. And these fears and our limiting beliefs makes us more vulnerable to people and situations around us. We all know marriages in India are between two families, so the expectations are always on the higher side. Her family also wanted this caterpillar to become a butterfly overnight, but this caterpillar was feeding herself fear and self-doubt. We all deal with fear, self-doubt and limiting beliefs. But what decides our future is what we choose to believe. And her choice led her to borderline depression. She felt like an ant carrying the weight of a mountain. Can you all see that how one incident in her childhood had formed such a strong limiting belief which ruled her for 15 long years? This 25-year-old was still trapped in the mind of a 10-year-old. Now the question arises, is it possible to change our limiting beliefs to empowering ones after few decades? The answer is yes. We can do it at any point of time. All personal breakthroughs begin with a change in belief. So how do we change? When we associate the suffering which is caused by the older belief in the past, present and most likely to be in future, then we have power to choose to feel better. We can have a pleasant feeling if we just shift our thoughts from fear to joy and fulfillment. Beliefs are only thoughts and they are not real. So if we choose to change our thoughts, we can. So friends, we all can shift our limiting beliefs to empowering ones, as they build our confidence and encourage us to risk and make us believe for a successful outcome. They push us to do better. They give us hope that this shall pass. The real-time example would be, I am exceptional and anything and everything I do becomes exceptional for me. And other examples where you can relate are, I may be older, but I have experience. I will work hard to earn more money. I attract abundance. I deserve a better job. But the fact is, till we don't realize the power of choice, we don't make a choice. Same thing happened to this girl. She started seeking help from outside her home. She attended different programs where she learned about human behavior and relations. She got introduced to power of choice. This power of choice made her strong enough to take baby steps. Slowly and steadily, she made many changes in her life by changing her thoughts. As Jim Rohn once said, we are average of 5 people we spend most time with. When people around us are supportive, everything changes for us. Her new set of people were very supportive and made her believe in her own capabilities. Her fears started diminishing and peace started prevailing. Her life had changed because she chose to change her thoughts, and her new thoughts were positive and full of life. Finally, she chose to live, not exist. Now I want all of you to get ready for today's exercise. Today we have 3 questions for you. Question number 1. What is your limiting childhood belief you are holding on to? Question number 2. What impact is it having on your life right now? Question number 3. What new actions can be taken to transform the old set of limiting beliefs to new empowering ones? Take your time and be at ease. Consider this today's food for thought. Our behavior and response to any situation is the result of our beliefs, which we have been holding for a long time. This is the time when we can have a reality check for ourselves, whether to be happy or resentful. Choice will be always ours. Friends, that's all for today's session. Tomorrow we are going to discuss about communication with self and discover how choice of our beliefs and communication to self decides our quality of life. Stay home, stay safe, and stay tuned.